So guys, I have a confession to make. Not many people can admit their fears, but this one I have to share with you guys. One of my biggest fears is growing old. And as I grow older, I've come to notice that what you see on my ID, like whatever it says my birthday is, and what you meet in person is finally starting to catch up. Like I'm slowly starting to look like what my age looks like.
Please, no! No! No!
And that made me think, what are some tips and tricks that I can share with people who are like me, who don't necessarily want to look as old as they are, but time is really catching up with you. In today's video, that's what we'll talk about right after this intro. What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, I am David Ochola. This is Wardrobe Chronicles. And on this channel, we talk about fashion, we talk about fitness, we talk about lifestyle topics. And in case you're into that kind of stuff, be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and join the family. We are trying to get to 1,000+ on this channel. I'd really appreciate it if you joined the family. That's if you haven't. I post 2 videos every week, one on Wednesday, one on Sunday, and that's great content that you don't want to miss out on. That said, let's jump right into this interesting one. The first way to trick people into thinking that you're younger than you actually are is wearing makeup. I know, right? Yes, makeup. Makeup is very underrated, especially amongst guys. People will take it to be feminine.
Wait a minute. You can use that?
You actually thought I'm serious.
I don't really think you should do it that way.
I'm kidding. That's not even in this video. That's a joke. Let's jump right into the video for real. The first tip that I will share with you as a trick on how to make people think that you are actually younger than you are is to lose weight. As people grow older, your metabolism slows down, and that's why people tend to put on weight as they grow older. And this happens from around the age of 30 going forward. So if you want to trick people into thinking that you're younger than you actually are, lose a bit of weight. I'm not saying don't eat enough. I'm not saying don't take care of yourself. Take care of yourself still, but you can do that and lose weight at the same time. So you can be on a caloric deficit, or maybe you can just start working out, and that will actually work in your favor. Take these 2 pictures. Which one looks younger? Which David of these 2 pictures looks younger? It's one who's lost weight, right? Yeah, I thought so too. The second way you can trick people into thinking that you're much younger than you actually are is to change your hair and beard style, especially if you're someone who has a full beard, or maybe your beard is coming in, or maybe you're losing your hair like some of us are. It's about time that you change that hairstyle. So like shaving your beard off usually gives off vibes of a younger person, because younger people don't have enough testosterone to have enough beard, or beard game, so to say, as people like putting it these days. So by just changing that up, you will look way younger. And I'll try look for pictures of people who've done that or who do that often, and you'll actually see that it works. I've seen my dad do this, and I used to wonder why he does that. Now I understand. And for my people whose hair may be graying or something like that, you can also dye your hair. And maybe if you're balding like me, or you're losing your hairline, you can even opt to go all the way, cut it down all the way, and just try it out, just a different hairstyle. Generally, younger people are perceived to be people who are open to ideas and different things, so you can definitely do that, and I'm sure you will shed or shave off, so to say, a few years from whatever is on your ID. The third way to trick people into thinking that you're younger than you actually are is to just wear more youthful clothing. And for my guys who are 40 and above, I'm not talking about this. Please don't do this. Generally, by more youthful clothing, I mean clothes that fit you well, properly for your body type and for your body size and for your body shape, so to say. But generally, I find that people who are younger are more tasteful, and that's what you want to do. So just do your own research, look around for younger people's fashion, and you will actually realize some of them can work for you. You don't want to look like someone who is having midlife crisis, but you also want to Look like someone who is on board with fashion trends, or rather you are at par with what's going on in the fashion world. Because the first impression is formed just by what people see, and what they see is how you're dressed and how you're shaved. And that will come in handy to help you shed off a few visual ears that people see when they meet you. The next way into tricking people that you're actually younger than you are is adopting, whichever it is, more youthful hobbies. There are hobbies, generally young people are very outspoken and open to trying out new hobbies. So you want to pick up a new hobby or two. Maybe it can be hiking, maybe it can be ziplining, maybe it can be working out. It can be so many things, but people who generally adopt hobbies tend to look much younger and are perceived as much younger than they actually are. And I think that's a plus. Besides, it's also learning a new skill. So that comes down to maybe learning a new language, learning a new skill, just generally staying alert mentally, because someone said the day that the brain stops learning, it starts dying, and you don't want that to happen to you. Keep yourself fresh and young. Learn new things. And the last way into tricking people that you're actually younger than you are is hanging out with younger people than you are. If you're a Christian, then you know what the Bible says about by beholding we become changed, I believe, yeah? And that's the same thing that will happen when you hang out with younger people than you are. You actually tend to understand what their psyche is and how they think and how they work and how they generally operate. I'm not saying act like them, I'm just saying, you know, the way people usually say there's some people who are childish, and then there's people who are childlike. You don't want to be the childish one, you want to be the childlike one, yeah? So don't let your inner child die, because they say boys will always be boys, and you'll realize many people who tend to hang out with younger people end up living much longer than they ideally would if they're spending time with people their age or people who are older than them. So yeah, guys, don't be shy. Cheza PS na boys, man. It's about that time that you adopted some of these tricks and tips that I shared in today's video to just help you look younger and just enjoy life. That's the whole point of this channel. It's making life better for you, whether it's fashion, fitness, whether it's lifestyle, and that's what we're all about right here. If you have not joined the family, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell. I'm putting out 2 videos every week. That's great content that you don't want to miss out on. That said, I will see you in the next one. Keep crushing it. You know the way politicians usually call themselves young people, like you look at someone and they're 55 and they still call themselves vijana wa siku hizi. That usually leaves me wondering, what do they mean they're still vijana? I'm not talking about moody worry, but let's not get moody like a worry. But anyway, that's a really bad joke. Let's jump into the video.